As I always say, another day, another donut, and today is the third day that we're working on my new garden project down in front of the vineyard fields and the winery that's on our property. So today, really, we got some cardboard, which is great, and we made it around most of a side and a half. I think we'll probably make it to that full side. Reed has gone off to find more cardboard, and I'm going to go get some mulch. I'm going to finish mulching down this perimeter, and then I'm going to start digging out any kinds of perennial weeds that are in that bed, uncover it, and I'm going to plant it up. And hopefully by the end of this day, I will have this new garden all ready to go and planted up. We shall see. We have gotten a couple of days of really, really nice rain, which is fantastic. We need it. And since we're heading into the summer warm time now, today it's a little bit cool again, which is a perfect day for working out here in the middle of the field. So let me go ahead and get this mulch. Okay, little tractor, let's do our thing. Beautiful here with the wildflowers starting to show. Otis, the wonder dog, decided to come out and give us a hello and see what's going on. Hey, Otis. Yeah, Daddy got some more boxes. Well, I started moving the tarp, and it was being weighed down by a lot of those heavy poles. My goal is to flip the tarp in so all of the seeds of these plants that had grown in here don't end up going into my new bed, or we can mitigate that as much as possible. And when I was pulling up one of the logs, there was a little black snake, just a little one. We got the rest of the tarp up, and I put the boundary poles back down just to sort of block out that, and Reed is over here smoothing out some of the mulch, and he came back with cardboard, so we've cardboarded the rest of the perimeter, and now we just need to mulch a little bit more and get the netting around. How you doing, Reed?
Okay.
He's a good man. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm starting to put these bean poles up. They're used, but I'm still going to use them again. These are old. I think they'll be usable. Put these a little further apart. These bamboo posts don't last forever, but they last a good long time. Okay, these three are already together. Let's take a nice piece of twine. We'll pull the rest of these three in, and then we'll tie the whole stack near the top. I'll plant a couple of beans at the base of each one. I think I'm going to do lima beans up these that take a little bit longer than your bush beans, and it'll provide some vertical interest in here so that when the deer and things look in, even though they've got netting, they will see that there's some obstacle in the middle. Well, it is about time to get planting. Finally, Reed we've gotten everything mulched, and I have put up my bean teepees, and I went up to the house to get some seeds, and I dug some little mounds for pumpkins, and I found something really cool. I accidentally I thought it was a snake at first, but then it started moving, and we realized it was a salamander, a spotted salamander, which is native to the East Coast. So that is something kind of exciting. It's been a good day for reptiles. And I think that's good, because reptiles eat things in your garden that you don't necessarily want. I mean, they also eat things like worms. You want worms, but they eat slugs and snails. So hope he sticks around. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to get planted here this afternoon. Of course, the one packet of seeds that I needed here, I left up at the house, but there's nothing like good exercise. So the pumpkins, I'm going to be planting a Seminole pumpkin, which is a machada variety, as well as a tan cheese pumpkin. These are a little bit more resistant to the vine borer, squash vine borer, even though I will check always to make sure. And I'm going to plant the Aubrey Dean, some of the Aubrey Dean pole limas, as well as a new one for me. Well, that's a new one for me, as well as the willow leaf colored lima pole bean. These take about, I think, 85 days to mature. Doesn't say on the back here, but you want to make sure that you give them plenty of time. Now, I'm also going to plant, these are some of the sunflowers, Inca Jewels, that's a blend, Mammoth sunflower, those are just the single sunflower, and the Tithonia yellow torch flower as well. I'm just going to do a little soil loosening around. I have some Aubrey Deans here. Aubrey Dean's pole beans. I don't have too many left, so it's going to be a mixture. I'll put 1, 2, 3 beans per pole. Maybe we'll put 4 over here. Okay, so we got 3 poles planted with the Aubrey Deans. These are the willow leaf colored pole beans. And oh my goodness, look how pretty they are. Come in all different colors. 2, 3, and 1. Okay, I'm going to pop these in approximately 1 inch deep and then cover them up. I made a little mound for the pumpkins, and I'm putting several seeds in. The reason I'm doing that is because these are older seeds. I'm going to put 4 around the mound. All I really need is 1 plant growing here, but I will put 4 in there and we'll see how that develops. And I'm just going to mark kind of where it is because I don't want to put my mulch all the way up to here. Got a mound of pumpkins. Those are planted about 1 inch deep. I'm going to put this red torch Tithonia in the back corner because that grows really large, and maybe a mammoth, one of the mammoth sunflowers. Now these short stuff, these are the ones that grow 2 feet tall, I think. 2.5 foot stalk, perfect for borders. Reed has now set all of the netting up, and he is putting ground staples in, landscape staples in at the base to try to keep the bottom pinned down as much as possible to keep critters out. Well, I can feel the moisture of the summer creeping in, can't you, Reed?
Yep.
Yeah, and we get humid weather here in Central Virginia, and it's been very deceptively cool the last few days. With some nice rain, but I can feel the humidity. Well, I have everything planted down here, which was my goal for today, and Reed has gotten the rest of the fencing up, the netting up, and hopefully that'll be a deterrence for deer. It's hadn't been an exciting day with snakes and salamanders and all sorts of things. So the only last thing I'm going to do is I've got some hay, and I'm going to put the hay mulch down on top of this bed. Other than that, this project is underway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well. Take care. Bye. We worked hard today and we got a lot done, and the garden is finished. And your back's a little painful. But we got 2 very nice glasses of Rebecca Vineyards wine here. I'm drinking Rebecca White, dry white. What are you drinking? Gewürztraminer. A very good choice for a nice, hard-working afternoon.